When most people want high-speed mobile data for their phone while traveling to Europe, they've traditionally bought a physical SIM card. However, many newer phones have an embedded electronic SIM that allows you to connect to European mobile carriers without needing to install a physical SIM card. These new eSIM data plans offer travelers a ton of convenience, but there are a few quirks as well. That's why in this article I'm going to cover everything you need to know about eSIM data plans in Europe, including tips for finding the best eSIM for Europe travel. Do I even need mobile data in Europe? Honestly, yes, you need mobile data on your phone when traveling to Europe. Sure, you can sometimes find free Wi-Fi hotspots, but that's way more difficult than you'd think. And so much of modern European life requires a high-speed mobile data. Train tickets are digital, sporting event tickets are digital, restaurant menus are accessed via QR codes.
Many restaurants want you to pay via your phone. Accessing real-time public transportation info relies on mobile data, and the list goes on. Can I just use my mobile plan's international data plan? US domestic plans often offer an international data plan, but they're all terrible, even the expensive paid plans. We're talking like 2G speeds, so even opening a basic web page could take forever to load. Many apps won't function. Google Maps won't work. Forget about social media. So do yourself a favor and buy a European mobile data plan. What is an eSIM? In short, an eSIM is an embedded digital version of the traditional physical SIM card. So instead of installing a physical SIM card to change your mobile provider, you simply connect to a new mobile data service provider using an app. This is great for international travel, because you no longer have to hunt down a new SIM card when you change countries. You simply activate the eSIM service, and you're online in seconds. And most new phones are dual SIM, so you can still use your physical domestic SIM card, while also using the eSIM, so you can switch back and forth between your mobile data providers. Some phones are also moving to eSIM only. The new iPhone 14 no longer features a SIM card slot, but does support dual eSIM. The benefits of eSIM mobile data plans. Below are some of the many benefits of using an eSIM data plan while traveling. No searching for SIM cards. The biggest benefit of an eSIM is not having to track down a physical SIM card. All you have to do is install the mobile provider's app to activate the eSIM data service. This means you can order your eSIM and download the app before you leave, and then activate the service when you arrive at your destination. Instant delivery. Since eSIM cards are all digital, you don't have to pay shipping fees if you want to pre-purchase a European data plan before arriving in Europe. For example, you can buy a plan from Retigo or eSIM data app, and they'll email you a QR code or link to activate the service. Dual SIM cards, so you can use two data plans at once. Another big benefit to using an eSIM is that you can seamlessly switch between your domestic plan and the travel plan. In fact, most phones let you have up to 5 eSIM data plans on a single phone, which is overkill for most people, but it's still an option. Another huge benefit to having dual SIM cards is that many services will send you texts for things like two-factor identification, or your bank might text you with fraud alerts, and these won't come through if you don't have your home plan's physical SIM card installed. Not having to remove your SIM card. Removing the physical SIM card is a hassle. First, you need the little tool to pop the SIM out of the phone. Then you also have to remove your phone case. You also have to keep track of your original SIM card so you don't lose or damage it. Easier to add credit to your account. All eSIM data plans require you to download the service provider's app to activate the service, and most allow you to easily add credit to your account via the app. The best eSIM data plans for Europe. A great thing about traveling to Europe is that the EU outlawed mobile data roaming fees, so any European data plan will work anywhere in Europe. That is, you can buy a French eSIM and use it in Italy, Germany, Poland, etc. That said, I recommend sticking with the major European carriers since they'll have the most comprehensive networks and the highest data speeds.